Hey guys, Mara here from Forex Traders. So many people reach me and tell me, Marian, I've deposited $400, for example, and now I'm down to 100 or 200 or 50 dollars. And they ask me after that, what should I do in order to get this amount back? Um, and the truth is that if you won't withdraw that money, you will most likely blow it. Um, and actually, blowing one, two, three, or four accounts uh, as a trader is completely normal process. It is completely normal process. So if you have ever faced that, or if you're just facing that, this is a normal phase. This is a crucial phase, because when you lose some bigger amount of money or big portion of your account, this is a huge lesson. You learn a lot from that if you work on yourself. And if you're just pissed off and angry, then there's no benefit. So when you blow your account, I've done I've blown quite a few of them in 2013 and 14, especially in binary options. Ask yourself what was wrong. Okay, start asking yourself, talk with yourself, share that with someone else. If you've blown your account, talk to me, come to me, I'll understand you, I'll try to help you. Okay, so don't try to hold it in yourself, because it will destroy you emotionally. Okay. And many traders say, don't trade on demo too long, don't trade on demo too long. Imagine that a pilot would go immediately transporting real passengers. Imagine that. Imagine the pilot who's just starting out would be put into a real plane with real passengers. It's completely no sense. So my personal rule is that you have to be profitable on demo for at least 4 months, if not 6, or even a few months more. And then people tell me that, oh, it's demo, I'm not serious, I'm not trading, demo trading seriously. Then you will not succeed. You will not be successful if you're not disciplined enough to stick to one strategy or some sort of a variation of strategies in this for the, let's say, 8-9 months. If you're not that disciplined enough to stick with it, then you will not make it. You will have to put your mind that this you have to put in your mind that this is real money, and you are actually slowly transitioning from complete newbie to some sort of responsibility through the demo. Okay, it might sound crazy, but and once you're profitable for 6 months, let's say, only after that you can actually put some money into your account, even if it is 200, 300, 400 or thousands. And after that, there's the first obstacle is that you're recognizing that demo trading is quite different than real trading. And here's another obstacle you have to go through. And trading higher time frames is very good solution for that. But when you're trading a higher time frame, there's another obstacle, which is being patient. I have New Zealand yen from December, and he take profit just right now, or if it won't. But it is a learning curve. Don't rush. Many people tell me, you know what, I would be happy just with $10 or $20 a day at trading, from trading. And I was also there, and I was also thinking like that. But if you have small trading account, okay, there's actually no way to earn huge portion, I mean huge amount of money, um, because your account is simply too small. Okay, so your goal should be, if you don't have money but if you want to trade, is to build a track record of 3 to 5 years and then find investors. And when you find investors, there's another obstacle you have to face with managing, with emotions, with managing others people money and their pressure. Okay, currently I'm just making a track record, but when I'll seek for investors, I will hit another big emotional obstacles which you have to go through. There's It's a road, okay? So you have to, in each phase, when you're blowing your account, you have to decide, when you're on the bottom, whether I will continue trade and educate and explore and trying new stuff, or I will quit. If you decide to move on, you have to stick seriously to demo trading for 4 to 7 8 months. Okay, when you go through that, you deposit some small amount of money. After that, you go through obstacle of transitioning your mindset from demo to real life, real money. You can eliminate that with by putting a really small trading account. Okay, and after that, there's another obstacle where you actually don't get any money and you want to make higher returns. You start over trading and start trading on lower time frames and so on and so forth. So there's an obstacle. I mean, you have to go through that phase. You have to face that there is no quick money if you have small trading account. You have to deeply understand that. You have to accept that. Of course, building another businesses and making money and putting into your trading is a solution, but you need quite a lot of money to trade, let's say full time. Okay, and when you understand that, okay, after 3 to 5 years of track record, I will start looking for investors. And when you get investor, there's another obstacle where you have to face with emotions, managing others people money, okay, and the pressure they are putting on you. So there's a lot of crossroads in trading, in any business, actually, in relationship as well. And try to focus on long-term goals, and trading weekly time frame is very good path at that. If you're capable to make 6-8% or 10% per year, you're good. I mean, in the next 30 years, if you're, or 20 years, or 40 years, if you're able to do 8% per year, it's a good stuff. It's a good stuff. Yeah. So I had something in mind still. There's no quick money, guys. Don't fall for expert advisors or anything like that. Oh, I wanted to talk about that. I was talking in some of the videos about return on investment, so profit versus spent screen time, actual trading. So let's say that you're currently not making money consistently, that you're for half year or 1 year or even more, that you're on a break even or still losing money. Why would you actually trade 1 hourly time frame or 30-minute time frame if you're losing money for 1 year already? Why wouldn't you cut that and trade weekly time frame and enter good setups where you have a lot of time to think and to decide actually? Try to make few trades per year only, and very quality trades. Aim for very quality trades setups. And actually trading a weekly time frame takes only 15 minutes per week. Okay, so be patient, guys. Trade longer term time frame. I'm in New Zealand yen since December. It will be more than 3 months. Okay, and it will just hit a take profit right now, or it might reverse. Okay, so if you have blown your account, for example, come to me. I mean, I've blown quite some accounts years ago, and I understand your, I mean, I was actually, as a student, or I was still finishing my high school. I was working actually. I was selling strawberries on a street, and it was actually 13 hours per day for around 2 months. It was pretty hardcore during the summer, a very hot time of the year here. There, so I actually, after when I stopped working there, when the season of selling that strawberries was over, I was actually so desperate. I mean, I was so desperate for looking some other alternative of making money that I've deposited. I found binary options and lost actually deposited $200, and because I was so naive, I've deposited 200 more, so I've got a 100 bonus or something like that. And actually I've lost majority of my money I have earned from that, selling strawberries in a moment. So that was my start with trading. So actually I decided to move forward, and in May, 1st of May, I will never forget the day, 1st of May 2014, I've actually said, binary options, you're done, and now I'm only focusing on Forex. And after that I was trading a demo in 2014 and 2015. Actually I was trading a demo for a year and a half, actually almost year and a half, profitably. But in 2015 I've created my scalping system, trading 1 minute and 5 minute time frame. And my first experience with that was I deposited $500. It was, I believe it was 26th of March, I don't know, last days of March. I've deposited, and completely new strategy, not a lot of testing, and I have actually blown my big portion of my account. From $500 I've lost almost 400 in one trade. So it was actually I was trading a reversals on a 1 minute 5 minutes time frame without stop loss. And one of the things that you must not, you don't, I mean, it's not recommended to trade against the trend when the London's open, okay? So I was actually entering with 0.1 micro lot and add another trade, and after that price just went in the opposite direction, and there was a panic even there, even if that there was a small lot sizes. And after that I've actually entered with one lot on a $500 account, and price went even higher, and it's actually pretty hard to talk about that because it reveals the emotions back in then, even if it is so long. I mean, I'm not emotional because of lost money. I really, it's nothing, but I'm so thankful for that experience, because of that experience back in the days. I'm here right now today talking to you. And after that margin call I was stopped out, price, I mean, was margin call, and after that price returned. So if price wouldn't go 3 4 5 pips higher, after that it immediately returned. There was no news actually, but price immediately turned to the downside and went, if the price wouldn't go 3 4 5 pips higher and I would just leave it like that, I would double my account back in that. But I'm so thankful for that. I'm so thankful, because let's say that price would go in my direction and I would make 300 400 with one lots pretty quickly in that day. Pay attention. I believe that I wouldn't be today with that knowledge. I believe that it was so huge lesson that if I would win, let's say $300-400, if the price would go into my direction, I would sooner or later blow it, and that would be probably the end of the story. So at that day, $100 left on my account, trading account. I've transferred that money on another new account because the statistic was ruined. And since that day, I've been trading with the same strategy for the next 6 months profitably without a losing day. I didn't give up at that point of time. I took that as a lesson, and immediately another day, I started trading for the next 6 months, generating 30% in 5-6 months with maximum drawdown of 4.85, a little less than 5%. Why I believe that I was capable of doing that, of actually trading profitably, is because it was my strategy. I understood it really well. I was just at the I actually didn't doubt my strategy when I lost $400, which is probably insane, but I knew that strategy is very good, is solid, it's very logical, simple. I understood that it was my problem. It was emotions. It was my I was not handling my emotions properly. I was actually emotional. So I launched it another day and created a decent profit. in percentages. So after that, I'm actually telling you my story, my learning curve. There are not all the details. I mean, there was some minor accounts which I was break even trading and demo and real. So, but just the major points or steps. So in August, it was September or August 2015. I decided to stop trading, stop scalping. The biggest reason was actually that I was trading without stop loss, so I was adding to my losing positions, and that really bothered me. In that point of time, I was actually following quite few traders who were, I mean, most of 99% of them were trading without stop loss, and it seemed logical to me at that point. So trading without stop loss, no problem, mental stop loss, whatever. It's not how things are going, because I was a little bit lucky. I mean, not lucky. I was just listening the circumstances around myself. I was seeing traders, successful traders with a lot of track record, uh, being in a huge drawdown, a lot of burn accounts from many successful traders I know, and that was just a sign. Okay, you know what? There's something happening. Not in the market, but with that approach, with that strategies, without stop loss. They might work for 2, 3, 4, 5 years, but there will be some sort of an event or something that you just simply cannot handle. So I said, you know what? I'll just stop trading that scalping. I'll focus on a longer term time frame. And if I would be trading for that week, how to say that? If I would be trading next week, when I said that I'll stop scalping, if I would trade for the next week, there was some extreme movements in the market. I believe it was a carry trade. I mean, it's quite some time back. Check out the peaks in 2015. Euro USD was just climbing, and pound was also climbing as hell. If you were in a short position on pound and euro positions, or any other, actually all the pairs were just pushing to the one side so extreme for, I believe it was 1 week or 2 weeks. I don't know. I don't remember anymore. It's not even important. So after that, I was grateful to scalping. I am grateful to my scalping experience. I've learned extremely a lot. I believe that these 5 months of trading 1 minute time frame were very good fundamental or core for understanding the price action, because I was trading only purely technical. Okay. So after that, I've had some, how to say, crisis, or actually I was trying to make two perfect trading system in a late 2015. I was trying to make a perfect trading system, all rules, everything, and actually that was it was actually half month period where I was not trading. Then in a early 2016, I started trading 4 hourly, the daily 4 hourly, and also 1 hourly. And after 2 to 3 months, I realized that this is too much. I mean, I was still I was still in front of the charts for quite some time, but I really didn't like that at scalping. I was glued from morning to afternoon on the charts, and wow, it's so I didn't after that I slowly moved from 1 hourly time frame, 4 hourly time frame to daily, then only trading daily, then trading daily and weekly, and now I ended up in a November 2016. I completely decided to focus and to trade only weekly time frame. I eliminated and threw away all my entire notes or some sort of rules and pre-entries and after entries and emotional checklist. I mean, all that stuff really helped me at the beginning, but after that I've consumed that so much that it was just nonsense. It was just noise. I just knew what I have to do, and that's it. Okay. Now I don't check my trading plan. I don't. I mean it. I do it. I go through some of the major points. Let's say 2 to 3 times a month, but there is no need to read all the entire 15-page trading plan or so on and so forth. Actually, I would, but not just in trading, but overall, I am, I mean, master of, but I really try to simplify things. I really like to simplify things, and I do that really often, even if I'm in a school when I'm presenting something. I'm trying to pinpoint 1 to 3 things, important things, and try to tell them from different from different angles. Because if I would tell you, if I would tell you 10 different things, topics, you would not remember anything. So simplifying is, I believe, one of the major elements to success. So wow, so this is a little bit different video. Yeah, so guys, if you actually if you're facing, or you have faced, or you want to talk about your blown account, reach me on YouTube or on a Facebook or Skype, however. The worst thing you can do is that when you blown your account, you're mad at the market, or angry on a market, on a price, or on a broker. It's your fault. It's only your fault. I know that you might feel offended right now, but this is the reality. I'm really trying to bring you the transparent, the bright side, I mean the honest side of the trading. It's emotional game. Okay. So trading weekly time frame really eliminates or minimize these emotions. But one emotion is very hard when trading weekly time frame. You have to wait a lot. And there's not extreme gains like 5, 6, 7% per month. There's it really depends. Sometimes, yeah, there are 3, 4%, but there are also months without any profit or loss. So if you're able to trick your mind, to change your mind, that you will not make any profit for the next 3, 5, 7 years, and you want to trade weekly time frame 15 minutes a day, and focus during the day on the other stuff, family, free time, hobbies, job, other businesses, then you're on a good path. But if you're looking for just $20 per day, or 20 pips per day, or 1% per day, okay guys, that's it. Reach me if you have any problem or question, or if you can actually give something to me, something valuable. I'll be very happy. Wish you well. Bye.